corner. Good pitch to get Burnett looking for the first out of the ball game. Got a ball low. That ball's fouled back to the fence, strike one. Jordan Palmer, the catcher, here in the 2-hole. Put a good swing on that pitch. He is 1-1. Fisher gets the K after going 3-0. And he is now 1-2 to Palmer. And he's got that fastball working on that inner half. He's got a nice 3/4 action. Ball just kind of slings out of his hand. Oh, and he hits Palmer. Came in a little too far on that pitch. Liam Stamper now coming in to the box. Good job by Becker. Blocking that so Palmer could not advance. Kept the ball in front of him. That ball is out. 2-0 to Stamper. 3-0 strike there. It was a little, maybe a little up, but
yeah,
Blue gave it to him.
It's close enough.
Close enough.
Close enough for government work.
That's right. That's a nice little move there by Fisher, keeping Palmer honest over there at first. He hadn't thrown over yet.
That's where I'd like to see him not be staring at the run of the one where he's going to throw over like that. A little bit more like that. I like
That's
that
a little
one
better, right?
Yeah.
Stamper chased that one a little bit. That was out of the zone. 3-2. Get a little piece of it, fouled it back. To right field, right fielder under it. Makes the catch for the second out of the ball game, or the inning, excuse me. So Palmer still at first base. We have Ian Nickel coming up. Big left-handed kid, plays first base. Fisher's done a good job. He's gone a little heavy in counts, but he's made some pitches that look pretty good. Didn't quite. I think Becker stood up there and kind of blocked Blue. Ball one. That ball's at dirt. Becker does a nice job blocking back.
He does. He does. He's got good mechanics.
And a hot shot through the hole. Nickel singles with 2 outs. Moves Palmer to second. We got 1 and 2 with 2 out, or a first and second with 2 outs. Harrison Garrett takes strike one. Honestly, Justin, I think if Fisher gets himself controlled here, gets ahead and counts, he's going to be tough to hit this
I
this
agree.
game.
I agree.
Here he's 0-2 now. When he's got it gets ahead, but he's again falling behind in counts. He gets a little strength on him. He could be a real good lefty here. Good pitch,
Indeed.
strike 3. Know what I mean?
Oh, very much so. I agree wholeheartedly.
Gets in the weight room.
Yeah,
I think he could get a little more velocity on that fastball.
definitely.
Work on his off speed. Everybody's looking for lefties.
Always, always.
We're through.
Working those plyos, bands, all that kind of stuff.
Absolute. We're through 1, folks. We got a 0-0 ball game.
Ball's in, coming down. 2.
All right, folks, we're back here at the ballpark. Number 13. Keegan Melgard coming to bat, and he takes ball 1. Belarcheck gets a strike there.
We'll see if these pitchers can just settle in here. You
Yeah.
know, start filling up the zone a little bit more, get a little bit more confident in their pitches.
And you can tell Belarcheck, he wants to work low.
Yeah, he does.
1-2, good pitch there. If he can find that and be consistent at that in that part of the zone right there,
Yeah.
it's going to be tough for the Tribe. Curveball.
Not a bad pitch. Not a bad pitch. 1-2 count there. You know, probably could. You know, I would like to see that a little bit more, starting up more in the zone.
Right. Fastball up. Change in eye level. That's a good pitch.
Yeah, that is a very good pitch.
So Melgard
You know,
goes down for the first out of the second inning.
With teams, I pay attention to the around the horn a lot whenever these teams do this, because it can tell you a lot about the abilities of the fielders. You know,
Right.
you're looking at just footwork, all these kinds of things. I think it's very interesting to watch. You know, just the little things like that. I think it's interesting.
Absolutely. Number 22. Xander Schumacher at the plate. Takes strike one. If he starts hitting that spot, and Belarchek, that's right at the knees. He's going to be tough to hit today. Fastball. He's 0-2. Now, the difference, here it is. He's ahead in counts.
Right.
He can throw anything he wants to right here. Went back to the curveball. Good stop by Palmer. That's athletic right there because that ball was way off the plate.
It was. He's struggling to get that curveball where he wants it in the zone.
Fastball
High
up.
cheese again. Now, I will say, even though that curveball's not working the way he wants to earlier in the count, he's following that up with an eye level change, speed change, and that's very effective against batters, especially at this age.
He did it twice in a row.
Yep.
Yeah.
And K's both times.
Absolutely. That's good pitching.
He seems to be a little bit more confident in his fastball.
Malik Hasty now at the plate. Takes strike one. Belarchek looks completely different in this inning than the first inning.
Yeah, much more settled down.
Yep.
Confident in pitches.
Found his rhythm.
Missed a little bit high there. Don't mind that, though. Because he
1-1.
got ahead, he was able to do a little bit more that way.
Strike
Nice
two.
pitch. Nice pitch. Outside corner there. I'll be curious to see if he comes back inside right here, up and in. Put it in the kitchen a little bit.
Maybe come back inside with that curveball if he trusts it enough.
Yep. Trying to hit that inside corner there.
There it is. Went back
He's
out.
done that, I think, every time he's thrown the curveball so far this inning. It's been down in the dirt. Not really something that he's not making the hitter want to swing at that.
Right, right. But so far, though, it's been effective when he comes back with that fastball up in the zone. Let's see if he can do it again. Throws the
There it is.
curveball back.
There it
That's
is.
a good pitch.
Much better. Much better curveball.
Threw that one for a strike.
Yep.
And you know what? We've talked about that. Sometimes come right back to that pitch. Back it up, And he froze Hasty right there
Yes,
with
he
that curveball. Folks, we go to the bottom of the second inning with the score now 0-0. Folks, we're going to be talking some more baseball. We'll have some interviews, and we're going to be doing some more trivia today. So tune in later in the afternoon. We'll have our podcast from the ballpark. We're going to be talking some baseball. Looking forward to talking to these kids out here playing ball, coaches, just getting some inside perspective from the ball field. So make sure you check us out later this afternoon, YBM Cast on Youth Baseball Midwest. Justin, I want to ask you that, and I think this is shaping up right now because I like the way Fisher looks. We could get the old pitchers duel.
We could. I hope it is. I like watching those kind of games.
I don't mind them. I think they're good.
Hitting's fun and all, but when it's just bomb after double after single through the hole and stuff like that, to me I'd rather see effective, make the hitter work. That way whenever the hits come and stuff like that, you're like, he actually beat the pitcher. He was working. He fit, he had an approach coming to the plate.
Right. Dylan Thompson coming up, big, tall lefty here,
Got a couple of those.
hitting 6 in the order. Fisher takes the mound and gets his sign. And a ground ball right to the first baseman. Field snags that, touches the bag for route number 1.
Quick first out. That's exactly what you want as a pitcher.
Economy, baby.
Economical. That's democratic right there.
That's a 3 unassisted if you're scoring at home.
3 unassisted.
That's a ball in.
And for those wondering, you write that 3U in the scorebook.
Alex Meese at the plate.
Good pitch. Both pitchers starting to look a little bit more settled in, getting their groove.
1-1 to Meese. Playing third base for the Indy Clutch. Sorry, folks. Had to check that. He's quickly 1-2 down. Ball in the dirt.
Went to the off speed there. See me though, looking at that swing, he was way behind that fastball. You should just, in my opinion, gone straight back to it. Don't speed his bat up there.
And as a young catcher, you got to start. That's the learning process.
Exactly. Exactly. Because they just went back to back off speed there. Put him 3-2, rather than attack and making him beat that fastball over he was already behind.
They haven't shown. Nobody offensively has shown they're really barreling anything or putting anything on that. There you go.
Right, exactly. See, he could have saved 2 pitches there in that at bat. But like you said, that's a learning process. It's it's seeing, it's looking at tendencies, it's all those things.
Plate. And Fisher throws that behind him.
Too much of a backdoor there.
I like the fact Fisher, he can get that glove side. He gets the ball in on these guys.
Yes, he does.
And he can go away. That pitch right there, that has a little run away from the right-handed batter. And you can see by Belarchek, he kind of squeezed up to the plate there a little bit.
He did. See, the moment you see that, though, me as a pitcher, put it right in their kitchen, man. If they're starting to squeeze up on the plate, come inside again.
And that looked like some off speed that he didn't get quite on top of.
Right. I'll be curious to see, if both these pitchers. Oh.
And a little flare to the second baseman. And
Hasty
catches it. That's a little adventurous there.
Yeah.
But he makes the catch, and we got our first 1, 2, 3. We go to the top of the third inning. No score. Top of the third inning, we have number 46, Miles Gillespie looks like will be leading off, number 10 hitter, the EH. And then we'll be back to the top of the order with Fields and Fisher. Pilarczyk back out to the mound for this third inning. Beautiful day out here. Doesn't seem to be as warm as it was yesterday. Here early this morning. Blue getting the plate all cleaned up. That's one of the things I would like to see some of these parks able to do, but is work these boxes to where you don't have the holes, especially on the right-hand side. But I think that's a combination of using Diamond Dry to keep these things, to get them up to date, up to speed, and the dirt that's here. So I think it's just what it is. Ball 2. So Gillespie is 2-0. Pilarczyk trying to find it. There it is, fastball. Strike 1. So we've got 2-1 count. Ball's off the plate. 3-1. That ball's in. So Gillespie draws the walk, leadoff walk, and we're looking a little bit like we did in the first inning here for Pilarczyk. Alex Fields, second at bat here. He walked in the first inning. Gets a fastball, fouls it straight back. I haven't seen anybody yet to really barrel a ball here.
No, and as we come through the lineup a second time here, that'll be the real interesting thing to see if they're going to come up, make an adjustment. And we had a stolen base there by number 48 or 46. I believe it's 48, correct?
No, it's 46.
It was 46?
That's
okay.
Miles Gillespie.
Yeah.
Stolen base. Fields getting the sign from Coach down there. Love the old school. The guys now in high school, a lot of them just do the numbers.
Yeah.
I love the old school signs, man.
Oh,
Get
yeah.
some signs.
It's fun. I will say, the wristband stuff, it is easier because there's less of a chance to misread a sign.
Right. I agree with that, but still, they still miss him. The coach is still going, didn't you get the right number? Seen that too. So 3-0, or excuse me, 2-1 to Fields. And we got a pop fly into center field. Center fielder under it makes the catch, and Gillespie back to second base.
A little bit better barrel there.
Yes.
The hitter.
Got a little under it.
Yeah, a little under it. But it's one of the better hit balls we've seen today from the Tribe.
Titus Fisher trying to help his cause. He's got a runner out there if he can knock him in here.
Just need a little base hit through the hole somewhere. That's all we're looking for here.
Well, we're not. But I guess we are.
Well, I'm just talking in context of what's going on in the game here.
No rooting interest here, folks.
No. No, just context.
2-0. Palmer working hard behind the plate there. He has done a good job. There's not been a lot get past him. And Belarchek's been kind of all over the place. No offense, but he has. He's been up, down, and
Yep.
I mean,
Both pitchers have
Yeah.
really this game.
Yeah.
You know, it has been just him, but both have seemed to be effectively wild.
and really as a catcher, you're trying to settle in, get some pitches, maybe get Blue to give you a couple here and there, but
Yep.
nothing really.
Nothing's sticking.
Yeah, exactly. Good pitch. Don't do that. That's a good pitch. Don't roll your eyes at the Blue. We don't do that stuff. Get back in there and get your at bat.
Ooh.
Oh, that was
Good pickoff
close.
move
It
there,
was.
yeah. A little wheel play. I think maybe if he waited just a split second for the shortstop
Mhm.
to be there a little bit quicker, that might have been. They might have got him right there.
Yeah, give the shortstop a
Yep.
step, right? That's fouled away. So he stays alive. 2 strikes.
2 strikes here. I'd be curious if he goes the fastball, curveball, what he's looking at here. If he's confident with 2 balls.
Be interesting. You got the runner at second. You don't want the ball to get away from you here.
What's the
Curveball. He's going to hustle. Let's see if he can beat that out. Nice
Got him by a
job.
step. Got him by a step.
Nice job.
I would have liked to see the second baseman come a little bit harder on that one, make it a little bit quicker there.
Agreed.
He got
but
rid of it quickly though. That was
Yep.
the big thing. You know, he fielded it. He didn't take his time with that and got it over there and got the out.
Whether it's a step or what, right? It's still
it's
an
still
out.
an out.
Curveball. Colby Ellis hit a little pop flare back to the pitcher his first time at bat. Got an opportunity to drive in a run here. Takes the ball in.
Not a bad pitch there. Don't mind that.
Ellis looks like he has a pretty good idea of what he wants to accomplish up there.
A little bit behind that fastball.
Well, I think it was more he couldn't get on top of it.
I agree with that.
That was above
A little up there.
above his letters. Just couldn't get on top of it.
Right.
Did he step over with his right foot?
I think his right foot wasn't on the rubber yet
Oh, okay.
because I was thinking the same thing. I think he had it sitting behind
It was behind it.
Yep.
Okay. Because I like that he just did that.
Yep. Because that would be a balk.
Yes, it would. And that's going to get down for a single and score for the Tribe. And that ball gets away from the first baseman, and Colby Ellis advances to second base. So the Tribe jump on top, and Ellis is now at second base with Becker coming up. Becker walked in the first inning, his first time up. Got another opportunity to score a run here.
Pitcher's just looking to limit damage here. Just get a nice little ground ball.
Exactly.
He's trying to keep those runners at second base honest for sure.
Ellis advanced on the errant throw by the center fielder. That's where it just got to come back into second base.
Good pitch down and away there. Good job getting ahead.
Yep.
That's what you want to see there. You know, after run scores, how do you answer that?
Exactly. Keep him honest there. Good pitch inside. Especially if you want to throw that ball on that curveball on the outer half. A swing and a miss. Ball gets away from Palmer. And Ellis advances on the wild pitch. We're 1-2 to Becker. Curveball, the little excuse me swing.
Yep. Good thing you got a piece of that.
Yeah. If he stays with that and swings through that,
that might be through the hole there.
That's a fair ball down the line. You got to be confident, see that curveball drive it. He had the right angle, right attitude there. Just finish that swing. That's some confidence as a young hitter. Curveball again, that was out. Two and two.
Good job holding back there.
Yep.
Good pitch by the pitcher there as well. Just starting that right over the plate, comes off. Try and get a guy to swing over the top of it.
Came back to that curveball, as we said, double up on it. Sometimes, not expecting that.
I don't believe we've seen a changeup from him, have we?
I don't think so. Fastball up. And that's where he's gotten everybody to chase upstairs, and Becker lays off that. So
that's been his out pitch.
Yes, it has. Fastball, out half. Yep.
Good job eliminating the damage there by the pitcher.
So the Tribe, top of the third, scratch a run, get the lead 1-0 over the Indy Clutch going into the bottom of the third inning. Titus Fisher comes back out to the mound. We talked about having the old pitchers duel, and it looks like that's what's going to happen. Justin over there taking a break with the old coconut bar.
Got to get my calories for the day.
The old coconut chocolate bar. Nice and cool from the ice, right? There you go.
It feels nice.
Yes,
we are in the shade over here, which we made sure to choose the correct side of the field.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Becker out now.
That's why you pay attention in school, kids, so you know which way the sun's going.
And you also know how many hits Pete Rose had in his career.
There you go, yep.
Right?
That's what he said, read a book.
Isn't that what Barton said? That's why we read books.
That's right.
I love that. That was great.
It's really cool to see young guy knowing baseball. We actually had quite a few young guys yesterday, in the trivia, just banging off, rattling off answers, all that kind of stuff. It was fun, especially that Steno Thunder team. They were getting after it. They knew some baseball.
Absolutely. All right, we got number 19. Jacob Lewis coming to bat. He's the extra hitter in the lineup today. Takes ball one. Fisher Belarchek has really struggled to get ahead. It's been up and down.
Yeah, very much so. Both pitchers did struggle with that. As far as the clutch, you need to, just get a guy on base. You got to generate a run here. So all you're looking to do, get one across, answer,
Absolutely.
You gotta get the lead off on.
And that ball's hit high in the air. Right fielder's under it, makes the catch.
Left fielder.
You know, that's twice I've done that.
That's twice.
I don't even understand why I keep saying right fielder. Wow, that's bad. That's Nolan Epperson over in left field. I did that twice.
Yep.
It's dyslexia. It'll slap you at any moment. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
You know, it's a good story too.
Caleb Archuleta, swing and a miss. Strike one. I don't know, man. It's been a long morning already, I guess, right? Strike
Good
two.
pitch.
You know, he got that first out, boom, and he comes back with two good fastballs, gets ahead 0-2. A lot of confidence there.
And he's in complete control of this at bat here.
Curveball.
And that is not.
Foul ball. Just foul. Wow.
And
Good
the pitcher
call.
got very lucky there.
Well,
because he left that over the middle of the plate with 2 strikes, and the hitter said, "Thank you very much. I'll take another."
Yeah, he hung that.
Mm-hmm.
Woo!
And that was about an inch foul.
Yeah, it was.
It really was.
It was close.
Because, I mean, now we're right down that line, and I could see. I mean, it definitely was foul, but not by much.
No. Good call, Blue. Ball one. So what does Fisher do now? But you know what? Sometimes you get those. That's when you be confident as a pitcher, come back and make a pitch. There it is.
There it is.
So Fisher comes back. That's a really good pitch. That ball's tailing away from the right-hander. We're back to the top of the lineup. Burnett, his first time up was a K. Brendan Burnett. Oh, had him out front on that change. Oh, and a bobble by the shortstop. That was pretty nonchalant. So Burnett reaches on the air by the shortstop. Brings Palmer to the plate. Let's see if this creates some issues for the Tribe. Ball on the plate. Blue calls time, no pitch. And Palmer, his last at bat, he was hit by a pitch and reached second base. That ball is up. So I believe that's ball one. That's ball two.
A little fake over there by the runner on first base.
Yep. Good pitch. Wipe the sweat from the eyes for Blue. It's a little warm out there in the sunshine.
It is. Nice little breeze right there, though.
Yeah, the breeze
Probably
is helping,
helps.
and it helps us in the shade.
Yeah.
That ball is up 3-1. Stamper on deck if Palmer reaches here. That ball's out.
Coach coming out.
So Liam Samper coming to bat. He flew out to center field in his first at bat. Coach checking on it. I mean, you hate to say it, but it looks like that error kind of got in Fisher's head a little bit there.
It did definitely, and that's where you gotta bounce back. You know, it's one play. You can't let that compile onto a walk, or then, you know, especially if you walk that guy, then you're like, well, dang, now I really got to bear down.
Right.
And, you know, possible base hit, score run. You don't want to let things compile.
You've got 2 outs.
And this is where, though, as a clutch, you got to recognize that and, man, get a pitch you want and do some damage with it. You got a guy in scoring position. You're looking to at least tie the game here.
This is your number 3 hitter, so he's here to drive in runs, and that's a good pitch. Maybe that'll get Fisher some confidence back there. It's out.
A little bit off the plate there. Not a bad pitch. Good job. Good job staying there.
2-1. The runner's getting a good lead. Strike 2. That's a good pitch on the inner half.
It is.
Because Stamper had kind of squeezed up trying to get to that outer half, and good pitch by Fisher there. And a little pop-up behind the plate here. Becker, that ball hits the fence and out of play. So 2-2.
It's a big pitch right here for both the batter and the pitcher. You know.
Stamper calls time, steps out of the box. That ball's up.
It's where you cannot, as a pitcher, walk another guy. And as a batter, you got to know, 3-2 count. Not really much. There's not much space to put him. I mean, you got an open base, but you got
and caught.
Good play over there by the left fielder.
The left fielder.
The left fielder.
So Fisher gets out of the jam after the error and the walk, and we go to the top half of the 4th inning with the score 1-0 Tribe. Pilarczyk back out to the mound for the Indy Clutch. 2 more warm-up pitches, and folks, I know we've been trying to get this stream, and it's been a struggle all day. I understand. We're doing the best we can, but we're working within the constraints of what the internet is here at the ballpark. So, apologies.
Which is not the best scenario for streaming, but we're going to try and improve and do what we can through the rest of the week and get you the best product we can.
Absolutely. You know, it depends. We have good streams in different places, but that's usually, you know, it's based on what we can get here. We did some testing here, and we knew it was going to kind of be iffy, and we felt like we could get some kind of decent stream, but it's attempt by Swartz, who struck out looking his first at bat.
I like the thought, man. You know, you had the third baseman back a little bit. It looked like he had some pretty good speed getting down the baseline. He tried to put that right down third base, and I think, you know, I think if that's fair, I think he had a very good chance of getting a base knock there.
Absolutely. Smart.
I like seeing that at this age, too. Guy not afraid to bunt, uses speed.
Left-handed, you getting out of the box
Yeah.
quicker, you got an extra step. The art of the bunt.
Which, you know, which I've actually seen it a little bit more, coming back a little bit more, because I feel like we were losing the art of the bunt for a long time there. But seems like some guys are getting back to it, and I'm happy to see that. It's a very useful skill to have.
I think we did lose it.
Yeah, yeah.
Reached out, little soft contact. Belarchek comes up, makes a nice play, got off the mound. Hey, pitchers are athletes too.
PFPs. That is probably one of the scariest throws you'll ever watch, is a pitcher throwing to first base.
You know, usually if you hop off real quick, you got to come up and just chuck it. It's usually a little, there's less thought. But when you
Yeah.
have to start thinking,
The
and a ball driven to right field and the right fielder's under it, makes
not
the
a bad
catch.
barrel there, got under it a little bit, but you know, they seem to be starting to get to the pitcher a little bit. They're starting to see it a little bit better out of the hand, maybe.
That was Epperson. We have Melbegard coming up, his first at bat. He struck out swinging.
Curveball start off there for a strike. Looks like cross at the knees
Belarchek has 6 Ks in this game.
through this fourth, correct?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
So it's not like he's gotten
And that's for the Tribe here. That's one thing they really have to limit. Put the ball in play, make things happen. Oh.
See, there's where the elevation, he didn't quite get it up as high as he normally
Nope.
did, and he got on top of that.
And that's where I do think the Tribe are starting to see it a little bit better, you know. They've seen it. They're through the lineup a little bit. And this is where, as a pitcher, you really got to focus on mixing things up, changing eye levels, changing speeds.
This is really interesting if he's going to back up that curveball.
I agree.
Or if he goes, yeah, it looks like it. Fastball. That's a good pitch.
Quick inning there.
So Belarchek ends that inning with his 7th K of the game through 4 innings. That's pretty good right there.
That is.
And
That's very good.
we're going to the bottom of the 4th inning with the score 1-0 Tribe. Folks, if you want to check us out, I know the stream, again, we apologize for that, but please, while you're here, hit the subscribe button. We don't have this trouble most of the time.
No, we do not.
Actually, we don't have it any of the time. We're in our studio. We have our podcast going. We got youth baseball. We got high school baseball. We got our great list of contributors, and Kevin Moulder from Prep Baseball Report. He's the director of scouting for Missouri. We have Matt Shadow from Midland Baseball National Program Director. And then we also have Coach Tony Perkins, Francis Howell High School head coach. We have Mitch Thomas from the Hitting Zone. So we have a great list of contributors, and we also talk to a lot of coaches and youth baseball, high school baseball contributors. We got some great stuff coming up. We're going to be out at the GAC freshman camp in the end of July talking to coaches out there. Looks like we're going to have a lot of fun again with the GAC. Got some great stuff coming up next season with the GAC. Going to be streaming again. Looking forward to that one. A lot of good baseball stuff going on, dude.
A lot of stuff. I know the summer season's kind of starting to come towards its conclusions. You know, you got a lot of stuff that ends through July. But, you know, you're gearing up then for fall ball. A lot of teams play fall, doing a lot of those things. So a lot of stuff coming up.
And that's the thing. Game 7's got a few more tournaments after the World Series here. If you're still looking to play some ball, you want to get into a good tournament, go check out game7baseball.com. Get yourself registered for one of these July tournaments they got going on here. All right, we've got Ian Nickel coming up to bat. His first at bat, he singled, I believe, and one off the end of the bat right to the shortstop. Comes up, doesn't quite get the throw across. And we have, so Nickel reaches on a throwing error from the shortstop.
It's where, hey, you know what, as a pitcher, you did your job. Be confident in that. Get another ground ball.
Get another ground ball,
Don't
right?
let that affect you.
Exactly. Ball's out.
And, you know, pick up your shorts out there. Hey, you know, get the next one.
I like that. Take a breath.
Yeah.
Harrison Garrett at the plate. His first at bat was a K. Struck out swing. Oh! Oh, no! He makes a great play on the line drive, snags it, and as we talk about,
I told you.
Taking the time, maybe a couple steps over and underhand it, throws it over first baseman's head.
Pitchers suck at throwing first. Hey, you know what? I was a pitcher. I can say that. Here's the thing. As a pitcher, you are used to throwing 90 to 100%, right? You get a ball and you have to slow your arm down, and it can be scary sometimes, man.
Dylan Thompson at the plate. He grounded out to the first baseman his first time at bat. Ball one. As Fisher, you know, is gathering himself. So we've had a couple errors in this inning. And Fisher's really done a nice job pitching around these issues.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not letting it really just get to him mentally. Still throwing strikes.
I like this kid's mentality. He's you know, he's had his issues with it. And another fastball popped into shallow left field, and it's taken care of out there by Epperson.
Yeah, I'm not saying anything towards the batter here, but if you're playing, you don't know who's watching. If you hit a ball like that, sprint to first base.
Hustle.
You always want to impress someone. You always want to show that you'll give that extra effort.
Neese takes strike one, swinging. His first time up. He struck out, swinging. Fisher has 4 Ks through 4 innings. Great job by Becker there to get out and not let that ball get by him.
Indeed, saved a base there. Especially with 2 outs here, you just want to minimize as much as possible.
Ball's up.
Yep. Not a bad pitch there. Good eye by the hitter.
And a little pop-up. Fields makes the catch to end the inning, and so the errors did not come back to get Fisher there. He did a nice job pitching around 2 errors in the inning. And you got to love that. I love what he did. He didn't try and go get that. He understands the game. That showed some IQ.
Yep.
Fields comes in, gets that pop out. We're going to the top half of the 5th inning with the score 1-0 Tribe.
That's where I'll be curious to see, how long each starting pitcher goes. I don't know where their pitch counts are at and stuff like that, but this is the point in the game where, you're going to start to look to get to your bullpen, those kind of things. And it'll be really curious to see, as we get to the bullpens, if we can still have that, 1-0 ball game, things like that, or if the hitters can start getting to them.
I agree. As we see Belarchik come out, he didn't throw a lot of warm-ups there either. I think he threw one pitch.
I think
he's going down.
Two or three there. Yeah.
2 or 3. I was looking at my scorecard here, so.
Good toss there by the catcher.
We got Schumacher leading off the inning here. He is 0 for 1 with a K. So we're not seeing a lot of ABs here. The pitchers have done a good job. We talked about it. We did. We said, that first inning right there, we were saying pitchers duel, and, that's what we've got.
That's exactly what we got. That's what you want to see.
Belarchik gets ahead here early. That was a good. Little low. The way he comes right over, it looks like he comes pretty much right over the top, doesn't he?
Yep.